Warning, the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
If random news is saying I'm a child molester, he is a fucking liar. Stop justifying it with that dumbass bullshit fake confession video. Everybody knows I didn't get on YouTube and confess to any disgusting shit.
If you thought your boy was mad in the last episode, you ain't seen shit yet, because this pedo is pissed. And you're gonna find out all about it in this week's episode of Big Mad, episode 16. CLove, the shit shoveling slanderer. Now, when we last left this chomo, he had just lost his job, and he went on a slandering spree. And then he got real creepy and told everybody how he liked to play with other people's penises, and invited all his haters over for a hand job.
If you're a man, put your dick in my hand, motherfucker.
Say what? You want to explain yourself on that?
Yeah, he definitely needs to, because that shit was most definitely suspect. So since Hetty was gone, your boy decided to go live to make himself look like an even bigger idiot.
I want you to hear how other people confirm it. Trolls won't show who they are or say who they are. They hide who they are because they don't like who they are. That's why they hate you.
Yeah, try saying that fast 10 times.
And they'll make themselves believe something even though they know it's not true.
Like believing you're speaking to Tupac through a radio.
Listen to these people's opinion.
Allow liars to trip themselves up. Toxic people will often lie compulsively, not just to others, but to themselves.
Did your boy really just find a video describing himself? Let's take a listen.
They will often perform mental gymnastics to convince themselves that their lies are reality.
Like how this goofy tried to convince everybody that tape was edited, even though he knows it wasn't.
And I still feel like it was tampered, but it might not have been. I don't know. I did that shit 3 years ago. I don't know.
Keeping track of a bunch of made-up stories is difficult, and liars end up exposing themselves over time by contradicting themselves with other lies.
Oh, here's a perfect example of that.
Did you call them two little sexy girls? What? That's definitely gotta be a lie.
No, look.
They were sexually active.
I said, how would you like it? I said, most guys, and see, hold on. I do know what I said. I said, most guys that would have been 16 years old would have took advantage of those girls because those girls was not unattractive little girls. I didn't say that they were sexy. Those girls are not ugly. But I wasn't talking about them as being sexy.
What are you gonna do when there's two little hot girls you feel is hot at the time? You know? Well, let me just say, at the time, these girls were not ugly little girls.
What a sick ass fucking chomo.
They even make their victims feel bad for finally standing up for themselves.
Like when Cecil's 8-year-old victim came out and told his sister what he did, and Cecil went and blamed her for it.
And the girl even going along with it and saying that that's what I did too, because she was embarrassed and didn't want anybody to know that that she was willing to do it, that she was the reason why it was even happening in the first place. She didn't want that part to be known, so she went along with my sister. Yeah, that's what he did. He molested me. No, I didn't. You know I didn't. You know you were the one that initiated me.
Makes you just want to punch this chomo, doesn't it?
So just because I got busted doing what you told me you wanted me to do to you that night, I have to suffer because you don't want the truth to be known, what really happened, because you're embarrassed.
More like she was traumatized after this creep took advantage of her.
Intelligent people are able to recognize self-pity.
Remember when I got trolled in my live stream back in the day? I took up for myself, defended myself. Then they started calling me an old woman basher.
No, they called him that because of how he treated his Aunt Marty, who was on her deathbed at the time.
Me, her mom, and Xandra bullied Aunt Marty. That old bitch was a mean old fucking hag.
And there has never been any girls said I did anything to them. The girls actually defended me. The girls defended me when my sister lied on me about them.
No, they didn't. And he's never going to show you any proof that they did. What the girls did do was...
So she went along with my sister. Yeah, that's what he did. He molested me. No, I didn't. You know I didn't.
More like that's exactly what he did.
All you people from Random News have been lied to.
Now he thinks you guys will believe a chomo. What a goofy.
I never got on YouTube and said I did anything to anybody.
Me and those girls and my brother and her sister were all, we knew we was not related, and we were all doing sexual shit behind our parents' backs.
Try again, chomo.
That is a story that I told from when I was an underage, neglected, abused child.
Again, when you're 17 sleeping with an 8 and a 10-year-old, you're not an underage child, you're a chomo.
Another type of person I hate is a low-life piece of shit that would lie on somebody and call them a child molester all up and down YouTube when they're innocent.
Well, we must have to put your boy on suicide watch, because he must really hate himself.
Master Shredder, Order of Magnitude, and all their friends, and Random News, and even the bitch, what's her name? The bitch that put out the video in the first place. Daisy Bennings, every one of them are child molesters.
And he wonder why nobody ever believes shit he says. If he'll lie about something like this, you know damn well he's lying about being innocent.
Because that is horrible to lie on an innocent person.
Yeah, you're looking at the face of a whole goofy.
Random News, who simply don't like me because I was doing Kanika Jenkins ghost box sessions. That's the real reason why he don't like me.
No, that was the thing that put him on my radar. I don't like him because he's a liar and a creep.
You're clearly saying shit trying to get under my skin. Because you're mad that I'm standing up against you losers.
He hasn't stood up to anybody. He blocks everybody from his page whenever they say something about him, and then he jumps on live and talks shit because he knows nobody can reply. What a clown.
How is it supposed to bother me when the shit you say is not even close to the truth?
I backed up anything I've ever said about this dude with proof. What he hasn't done is brought the parents online or the girls online to prove his innocence, since he claims he told the parents all the time. And until he does that, I'm gonna call him a pedo.
I don't have to show the paperwork. Y'all don't prove what you say about me, I don't have to prove nothing to you.
Yeah, spoken like somebody that was completely full of shit. And if they don't tell you he's guilty, I don't know what does.
You know what my son's mom, Jacqueline, told me? I won't get you for child support as long as you choose not to be in your son's life. That's what she says.
Jacqueline is his brother's girlfriend who he had a baby with. But she doesn't want this chomo anywhere around her kid.
They want people to believe I'm a chomo because I talked about a story from when I was underage.
Now, since this goofy already knows that
16 is the legal consent age.
and since he thinks boys at that age are
16-year-old men.
then in his own words, he was not underage, he was a man.
It's fair share.
Get your sister to take up for you and then we'll leave you alone. No, you won't. No, you won't. Because you guys make excuses. You'll say, oh, you begged her to say that, or you made her say that.
Looks like he's the only person on here making up excuses right now.
You're gonna have to prove it. No, fuck y'all. Fuck you people, dude. You guys are gonna make up fairy tales up in your head and make excuses for why you harass a good man all day long because it's what you do.
See how this chomo has every excuse in the world to not prove his innocence? Because he can't.
I don't have to show no paperwork.
In order to do that, you would need actual paperwork.
You guys are afraid that if you believe me, you're going to be wrong about me.
Nah, if you consider him a pedo, you're absolutely right about him. And the funniest part was this dude went live at 2 in the morning looking like even more of a dumbass.
Hey, friggin' man.
You got gifts, you got talents.
I got a question for you. Why is this dumbass walking around his house at 2 in the morning with 2 guns on his hip, looking like a cracked out Dale Gribble?
I'm coming with fire, dude. I'm coming with fire lyrics.
That video got your boy so big mad that he started writing a diss track. Your boy about to go straight 8 Mile on me.
Fuck out of my face, clown. How you gonna talk while face down? Lie out your side face. Lie out of your side face. Run, Forrest, run from the chase down. See love coming out the side door. The real we need to find more. People so fake, made of plastic, looking like a goddamn cyborg.
The only bars this chomo is dropping are made by Xanax. But that wouldn't be the only embarrassing thing he did. You see, when he's not online crying or chasing ghosts, your boy's obsessively chasing after a singer named Ryan Upchurch because he's a groupie. and he completely obsessed. And if you say anything bad about Ryan, your boy Cecil will jump right online and get on you.
You don't know my history. You don't know my past, and the reasons why I got strung out on drugs, and the reason why I was an addict, and you know, people don't know that, and you know, it's none of nobody's business.
Now this is Johnny Gobble. He has his own beef with Ryan Upchurch. Has nothing to do with Cecil, but Cecil has to run and defend his man crush.
About the reason you were an addict, to ask ourselves is, what was the reason you were sucking wiener to get the drugs? That's what we need to find out there, Johnny Gobble.
I mean, I got the same question for Cecil, because every time he sees his drug dealer, he's all like,
"Put your dick in my hand, motherfucker."
I don't hate Ryan. I don't hate him at all.
Yeah, you do.
If you can't tell, your boy Cecil's in his feelings right now.
Let's roll that you're in a state of psychosis, and you're putting your mother through fear.
Oh, let's all feel sorry for Patty Lynn because she's an old lady mama, right? And they started calling me an old woman basher.
Because that's what you are. So don't get mad when we keep calling you one, Chomo.
Let's all have pity for Patty. A Patty, pity, pity, Patty party, right?
Now, if he doesn't look creepy enough in this shot right here, the creepiest thing is the fact that his wife is laying in the background, and she can't even have any privacy because this dude has to jump online to defend his boyfriend.
If Ryan would have stole from his mom like she did him, you'd still be Pity and Patty, right? Pity, Patty, Patty, pity, pity, Patty party.
Don't look at me. I told you this dude was a weirdo.
For her life.
Mind you, Johnny Gobble got gifts and hush money so he'd leave Ryan alone. Patty gave him money to keep him to shut up about her son because he's constantly, obsessively, compulsively talking about Ryan every day, trying to build himself a YouTube channel.
Yeah, because the only person that's going to talk about Ryan Upchurch every day is Cecil. And the funny thing happened was, I sent Ryan Upchurch Cecil's confession video. And then Ryan put this video
All right,
up.
so first off, I just want to say thanks to Father and Son Reacts, Uncle Will, and West Virginia Mountain Girl.
You know, Cecil was mad as shit that he didn't get a shout out.
Everybody who is a common, everyday, normal motherfucker knows who's lying and who ain't lying.
Looks like your boy Ryan knows how to spot a fraud when he sees one.
They ain't no basement-dwelling, fucking psycho, weird motherfucker on YouTube at 2 in the morning dancing around to witchcraft and wizardry, bro.
Now, who'd that remind you of? Your boy Cecil knew who it sounded like, and he would lie real quick.
Now, you reach out to a couple reaction channels and you say, Father and Son Reacts, you got love for them, they're like basically your friends. Uncle Will, and one other person. Look, somebody could be 40 years old and still be a fan of yours.
Told you he was mad as shit he didn't get a shout out. And why is a dude in his 40s over here lusting after a dude that's 30 years old?
You claim in this last video that you're a 70-year-old trapped in a 31-year-old's body and you're proud of it. Well, you can't get mad when Uncle Will's not your age. You're cool with him being your fan.
If you can't tell, this Chomo is in his feelings big time.
Because you keep making these comments about weirdos living in their basements, chain smoking. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he does. That's why he's making a video.
There's multiple videos where you're basically saying old men can't be your fans. Well, if Uncle Will can be your fan, anybody of any age can be your fan. You can't really control who you want to be your fans, dude.
Spoken like a true stalker. Your boy about to change his name to Stan and start stalking Ryan Upchurch.
People are either going to, like, you don't know who loves you and who don't.
This shit is crazy. Ryan better look out before Cecil runs up on him like,
"Put your dick in my hand, motherfucker."
You said something about
give him a second, he's trying to hold back the tears and shit.
Not people doing devil worshiping or witchcraft, voodoo bullshit. I don't know who you're talking about in that video.
You looking at the face of a whole goofy. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
But yeah, I do paranormal research. I use a ghost box. I don't know who you're referring to.
Let's see. Ryan described a chain-smoking room dweller that sits in his room till 2 in the morning chasing ghosts. I think he knows exactly who he's talking about.
But some people believe in spirits, aliens, Bigfoot.
I've heard Bigfoot. I got a recording of Bigfoot from East Fork State Park in the lake.
Now he says shit like that and he wants you to believe that he ain't on drugs. Come on, people.
So, I don't know. I'm a fan of yours, Ryan.
You're looking at the face of a heartbroken chomo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the sorriest thing I've seen all day.
I didn't even know who Orion Upchurch was until I heard a hater talking shit on you.
Is this grown-ass man about to cry over another man? Let's hear that again.
Until I heard a hater talking shit on you.
Oh God, he is about to cry. This dude is pathetic. This wouldn't be the end of the dumb shit.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Police looking for a suspicious man near 6th District Elementary School. Detectives did not release the child's age, but say a man grabbed her by the arm around 3 o'clock Monday afternoon.
I just want to kind of open your all's eyes a little bit. Children cannot defend themselves. Especially little girls.
Right now we're working off a description of a male white, about 5'6" to 5'8" in height, skinny or thin build. There were early reports that he was in a black vehicle.
That's the same guy Kelly Bradley saw several days last week, hanging outside her house right across the street from 6th District School.
The most concerning thing is the kids being out at recess, you know, somebody maybe snatching them up. Our teachers do playground duty, but just knowing that this guy could actually walk through at any time.
Any cop, any FBI agent, any law enforcement of any kind, I'm killing them. I might torture them for a while too.
And then Monday, I seen him again when I was over at the school, standing there, and I thought he was just a parent trying to pick up his kid.
I got outcasted out of my neighborhood.
Police and school officials are encouraging parents and children to be alert.
Let me tell you something. I was a grown man at 17.
We live right here, right across the street from school, and I don't let my child walk to school by herself.
You're scared of little chomos.
It's just scary. I mean, totally scary.
You're scared they're going to touch your little wee-wees.
We've asked the police department to do special area checks around our elementary schools and increase their presence as well.
10-year-olds, a lot of them are pretty developed.
The school district has shared the information with parents and reminded them to talk to their kids.
11-year-old girls already having periods, full breast.
I just hope they catch him before he does hurt a child.
I will kill that motherfucker. Straight up.
This is not the first incident involving a man fitting that description. It is the first incident, however, near a school.
I'm careful about what I do on YouTube.
Now your boy woke up early the next day with his gun on his hip. I guess we can call him Billy the Kid Toucher. But he was mad as shit. And if you can't tell by the look on his face, he's about to throw himself under the bus some more.
The easiest way to cope with trolls, you can choose not to get offended by these people.
But we all know how this chomo loves to be offended. Why?
I chose to be offended because I wanted to feel the anger that day, because it hits my G-spot, okay? When I get angry, it gets me aroused.
Yeah, your boy was extra pissed when he was messing around with those kids.
But this is what I want to say to Michael Dunn.
Michael Dunn is one of his 3 fans. He loves chomos.
Michael, I think look, Michael, we are what we subject ourselves to.
Cecil's upset because his subscribers have been watching my videos and now they're questioning him.
Rachel had people in her real life who at one point took her kids away from her and had control of her kids and told her that if she continues to watch me on YouTube, she won't see her kids anymore.
And if that doesn't sound like a complete lie, I don't know what does.
He even attacked me saying, well, you support Spirit Finder or so-and-so. And it's like, that girl Spirit Finder, you know, you, the lady in here, calling you out your name and shit.
Spirit Finder is another one of this chomo's supporters who just happened to sleep with underage boys.
He's calling Spirit Finder a convicted pedophile saying that she slept with an underage boy.
First he's taking up for Tammy, then Cyrax, and now he found another chomo. It's like this dude and Hetty are the same person. They just attract pedophiles.
I'm not going to say his name. When I dated him, and he got in trouble with the
And he was sleeping with an underage girl, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, your girl Hetty's known for dating pedophiles.
Long story short, he hired a lawyer. I paid this lawyer like $20 a week or something.
Wow, not only does she condone the bullshit, but she pays to get the pedos off. What a goofy.
Well, he's saying that I support convicted pedophiles.
That's because he does support convicted pedophiles.
She's only considered a sex offender because she had to register to ensure the judge that she wouldn't be sleeping with any more 16-year-old men.
And my message to RV Charity Drive is, whether someone is a pedophile or not,
He'll still defend you, just as long as you subscribe to his channel.
like, we're not going to kick Spirit Finder out over here on our channel. I don't care what her life is or what her past is. Like, I don't judge people based off of their past, whatever it may be.
And now you see why I say
that I support convicted pedophiles. You're calling me a child molester because of what you are saying that you think I did at 17.
No, I'm calling you a child molester because of what you said you did when you were 17.
When that is not even the real fucking age. That was basically me just throwing fucking age numbers out there.
Man, this dude likes to lie through his teeth. I guess it's a good thing his sister confirmed it. Also, he confirmed it.
That's what happened when I was 17. Straight up. 17-year-old boy, and there's younger girls, 10 or 11, or even younger.
I don't know how fucking old I was, but I was nowhere close to 18.
That's what happened when I was 17.
And 2 or 3 supporters, just know you're supporting a lying pedo.
And then Ira Stebo gets caught making nasty little remarks about underage gymnasts on a live stream where there's gymnastics going on of underage girls, and this is according to witness. There was a witness who said that they saw Ira Stebo in the live chat.
Now remember he said this because this is important. You see, this is the new game that your boy likes to play. You see, since he doesn't have any dirt on anybody, he just likes to make shit up. And he throws this shit out there, claiming that he has these sources that he's never going to tell you about. Check it out.
Now, I'm not saying he did because I didn't see it.
Because it didn't happen. He's just throwing this bullshit out there because he knows he's got nothing else.
But why wouldn't I have a problem advertising it on my channel when he don't have a problem with advertising bullshit about me on his?
There's a big difference. Steve-O is just playing Cecil's video back to him. Cecil, on the other hand, is just making up bullshit, proving my point that he
do not have a problem with lying whatsoever. If they can't find nothing bad to say about you, they'll fucking create something to say about you.
He would know, wouldn't he? You're looking at the face of a whole goofy.
Now, they can sit there and pick me apart and say, look, he said this right here, but he said this different over here. It's either one or the other. See, Cecil lies so much he don't even realize he's lying. Guys, I don't always pay attention to detail.
And now you're just looking at the face of a whole dumbass.
As my sister already said, that she doesn't believe that I'm a child molester. She's the one that accused me when I was an underage boy.
There he goes lying again. She never cleared his name. This is what she said.
Rosie, do you think I'm a child molester?
No, I think it's something that you did. Don't be recording me. You haven't done nothing since then.
Rosie don't think I did anything since then. That doesn't mean that I did anything. Do not have a problem with lying whatsoever. People do get falsely accused all the time, dude.
Which is true in some cases. What people don't do is come online and confess to doing the shit. Like this chomo.
Tupac, he was wrongfully accused.
And now he's bringing Tupac into this. What a goofy.
And the girl come over, she was a stripper. She come over to have sex with Tupac. Tupac fell asleep while she was laying on top of him. And some of Tupac's friends come walking in the door. And they sodomized her while she was laying on top of Tupac. But Tupac was sleeping. He didn't even know what was going on.
Now, if that's not the dumbest shit you ever heard, I don't know what is. He wants you to believe Tupac was just asleep while a bunch of dudes raped the girl on top of him, and he just didn't know anything was happening.
Tupac is sexy, bro.
Did he really just say that? Let's hear that again.
Tupac is sexy, bro.
Looks like Ryan Upchurch might have a little competition on his hands.
He had one of the most beautiful smiles in history.
Sounds like your boy likes more than just Tupac's music.
He's a good-looking young man, dude.
Okay, this is kind of getting uncomfortable. He might need a little time to himself.
He don't have to worry about taking no booty. Booty come to him. He don't go to no booty.
And from the sounds of it, your boy Cecil ready to get a booty up right now. But I'm sure Tupac would tell your boy.
My wife's uncle, super Catholic guy, used to be a preacher. He worked with orphan boys.
So now we're about to learn about a new member of the family. Let's see what he did.
He was kicked out of the service, the preacher service, whatever it's called.
Wait till you hear this shit.
But he's got a lot of victims. He used to get young boys drunk and touch them.
What the fuck is wrong with this family? It seems to me like being a chomo.
Seems to be a trend in the family.
No shit.
Anybody ever told him that we said this about him? We got the documents to prove it.
Looks like they got certified chomos on both sides of the family.
There's going to be a moment when I bump into my cousins, and they're going to be able to verify to you guys that what I said was true. I told on them when they were trying to be promiscuous.
It's been about 6 to 7 years at this point. He could have went and got his name cleared at any time. Don't expect to see him go and do it.
You guys keep trying to water this down. If I was lying, I would have deleted my account a long time ago.
And since he already said he was the one that deleted the account that had the confession on it, safe to say your boy's guilty.
You're talking about somebody who deleted an account that benefited off of Kanika's name. I didn't know that I was going to get that much algorithm on that channel. But all in all, I deleted it anyway.
$100 offered if you did.
Your boy was just offered $100 to prove his innocence. Check this out.
But that's the thing though, HQ. They can't prove I'm guilty, so why do I have to prove that I'm innocent?
For someone that cries he's innocent over and over again, he sure never wants to prove it.
I ain't worried about no lousy $100, bro.
He sure was when that homeless dude took his $100 from him.
He took 50 out of his pocket, handed it to his friend, put the 100 that he stole from me in his back pocket. They both turned around and walked right into the fucking barbershop. I'm like, wow. I came home, I was angry, I was slamming doors.
Basically, your boy was big mad.
Eddie was like, why didn't you fucking pull a gun on him? He fucking robbed you.
Because his gun is only
there for looks.
Yeah, he was pretty pressed over that $100. But when it comes to proving his innocence,
I ain't worried about no lousy $100, bro.
You're looking at a guilty ass chomo.
I don't have to prove nothing to my haters.
How about he prove it to his own audience?
Every time I talk to the girls about this, they say, Cecil, just ignore them. They're dumbasses.
So he claims he has these types of conversations all the time, just like he claims he told the parents. He's just not going to prove any of it.
But my sister won't admit that she lied because she doesn't want to admit that she lied. She doesn't want to believe that she would make up a lie like that.
And there's your boy catching himself in another lie, because didn't he just tell you?
My sister already said that she doesn't believe that I'm a child molester.
Looks to me like he's the liar, not his sister.
If I presented the girls to show you guys that I didn't molest nobody, they're going to tell me to go to the third girl.
And there the chomo goes again, trying to
make excuses
for not proving his innocence.
Somebody who used to call me his cousin.
Oh, you're going to love this one.
It concerned him when he watched and allowed himself to be manipulated by the video. Who's never heard nothing about the shit in the first place. I never talked to him about the story in the first place.
He didn't talk to anybody about the story until Intent threatened to out him.
I got enough respect not to say the kid thing. And you know what I'm talking about.
He's like, oh fuck, this dude was like a brother to me and he was around my girls a lot.
And I'm sure the pure thought of it made the dude sick to his stomach.
He watched the video and just tried to trick me into admitting something just in case I was guilty. That's all that was.
And if that was the case, he should be able to get that guy to come clear his name. But he won't.
His stepdaughter tried to grab me. And he knows that I told him right away when it happened. And he knows, and he knew back then that's why I left.
More like he ran away because he got caught again. The dude always wanted to claim some little kid touched him.
Then years later, when I was 20-something years, in my early 20s.
Yeah, it gets worse. This chomo just can't help himself.
I stayed with somebody that I considered my family. His stepdaughter, which is the daughter of a girl I went to high school with, who was my childhood girlfriend. She tried to touch me.
So basically, anytime this dude's left around anybody's kid, they get so attracted to him that they can't help but to touch him. This dude is a fucking clown.
A week later, I moved out.
More like he fled the scene of the crime. This dude's a fucking chomo.
Stayed the fuck away from there because it reminded me when I got lied on when I was an underage boy.
So this dude wants you to believe that a bunch of 8 and 10-year-olds were molesting him from the time he was 17 into his early 20s. What a goofy.
No offense, bro, but what was that lot? That was a lot of girls trying to grab you. That's very uncommon.
And now he's being called out by one of the 3 subscribers that he actually has.
Creeker, it's very common. It happens a lot.
It absolutely does not. You're looking at the face of a whole pedo.
It's very common. It might not be common to you, but it's common. I've heard a lot of cases like that.
I'm sure he heard those stories from the rest of the sex offenders that live around his neighborhood.
There's a sex offender that lives 2 doors down that way, 4 doors down that way, across the street behind Shell Station, right next door to fucking Dairy Queen, and a couple houses up towards this way.
It's not like it was going on for years. Right.
Wrong, because it was going on for years.
That me and the girl were actually willingly doing shit with each other for years.
I didn't sit there and allow shit to happen.
Nah, he definitely allowed that shit to happen.
When I did fall for the lust, because I would fall for it sometimes as well.
I stopped it dead in its tracks and went to the parent like you're supposed to do.
He didn't go to any parents because according to him,
if their mom didn't care, I might as well just fall for the lust myself.
Good, the first thing you did was tell him as soon as it was about to happen. It's worse if it is ongoing, you know? Yeah. Now, yeah.
See how this chomo doesn't have any response for that? Because he knows that he already told the subs that he and the girl were
willingly doing shit with each other for years.
Trust, your boy ain't done throwing himself under the bus yet. But before we get to those clips, I need to roll up another blunt. So check out this short film. Meet Ryan, an up-and-coming artist with millions of fans. But soon Ryan's life will be turned upside down when he meets a fan named Cecil.
Getting the blessing to know Ryan Upchurch or to be acknowledged by Ryan Upchurch.
But the problem with fame is that you have no idea who your fans really are.
I bet you they don't even say that.
Everybody who's been checking on me, thank you very much. That means the world to me, especially right now.
But what Ryan doesn't know is that his nightmare is just beginning.
I fall in love with the artist, the person behind the mic.
I just want to say thanks to Father and Son Reacts, Uncle Will, and West Virginia Mountain Girl.
But what happens when fandom turns into obsession and jealousy?
I know a lot of you guys are happy that Ryan paid you some attention and Ryan invited you to his house and got to know you, or Ryan was on one of your all's live streams or whatever. It doesn't give you guys any authority over anyone else. You reach out to a couple reaction channels and you say, Father and Son Reacts, you got love for them. Ryan, you're talented, but you have to embrace every fan.
But when your fans shine a light on old secrets, things can get deadly.
I said that 10-year-olds, a lot of them are pretty developed. Until Ryan Upchurch and told him I was a chomo too. I've seen the comments in the comments. I've seen them.
I know everyone has been seeing this shit that's going on. I haven't wanted to really say anything on YouTube or anything.
You don't dictate who is and who isn't Creep Squad.
I know exactly what video you're talking about. Because everybody who is a common, everyday, normal motherfucker knows who's lying and who ain't lying. They ain't no basement-dwelling, fucking psycho, weird motherfucker on YouTube at 2 in the morning dancing around to witchcraft and wizardry, bro.
That video is edited. That is a story that I told from when I was an underage, neglected, abused child.
Being a 17-year-old boy, you fucking idiot.
I feel like them girls were molested because they were approaching me and my brother, Joey, with it.
But here's the thing. There is a line. And if you cross it, I'm legally allowed to fuck your entire life up.
Hotel room, fucking field trip to go see Ryan. And
whoever this guy is, you are so fucked. This is considered taking it too far.
I see I got under your skin this morning, huh?
Fucking freak. Leave me the fuck alone.
I thought you were Creek Squad, bro.
Oh my god.
So every time you get mad at somebody, you turn on them, make videos, try to expose them.
He was like, he's lying, it's fake. Motherfucker, that is fucking full-blown goddamn proof.
Stop justifying it with that dumbass bullshit fake confession video.
That's from yo shit. That's screen recorded from yo shit.
None of that ever happened. All these promises.
I just unloaded the last load of shit for the night. From my other house to my YouTube room. I'm living in my YouTube room right now because I fucking have to.
And you cuss me out, so fuck you. Little crybaby bitch.
You wanna be a 40-year-old dude on the internet being like, fuck him, well go ahead.
Man, don't fuck with me, I'm armed. I'm double armed right now.
Well then, go smoke a bunch of cigarettes and pace back and forth in a dirty kitchen and tell everybody about it. That sounds like a wonderful life.
You're not a better fan than I am. I'm the biggest Upchurch fan. You're not.
Being a goddamn lunatic, making all these fucking weird, fucking bizarre, cringy videos on the goddamn internet.
You don't even know I'm me because I changed my name.
You know how these fucking weirdos out here who like do stuff to kids and shit have like code words? If you sound it out, it says "sell me, kid." Why? Why does it say "licked me"?
You are so fucked. There is literally no lawyer that is gonna be able to get you out of this at all.
You can't be trusted, bro. You're a disloyal little prick. Every time you don't get your way, you fucking turn on people.
Motherfucker, because I have to. Are you fucking blind?
Love Ryan Upchurch.
Yeah. You're busted, bitch. You busted. The FBI probably gonna be knocking on your door in the next 30 minutes.
I'm gonna take everything off of YouTube. And I'm gonna do my stuff in the dark. That way you don't see me coming.
Now, needless to say, after the last episode, your boy was beyond pissed. And he went live the next day to let us know all about it.
Hey, you fucking goofy ass, lame ass, random news. If you keep using my voice in my videos and my pictures, I'm gonna fucking strike your channel down, you fucktard.
I get the sneaky suspicion that this chomo doesn't like me at all.
The reason why I want us to bring attention to this, look at this picture right here. First of all, he says, go grab some good shit now because tomorrow's episode is going to be crazy. The free dumb frauds.
He really had to sound that shit out.
Are back and going fully goofy. See you there. This dude is a view clout chasing fucking lame.
Clearly, this chomo doesn't understand the definition of lame, but I'm going to help him out. You see, lame is coming online and crying over another man who you don't know whatsoever.
I'm gonna stand strong for you, Patty. They're doing you wrong.
Johnny, you like everybody that Ryan's mad at.
Now, you watching a video of Johnny Gobble going at Ryan Upchurch. Has nothing to do with Cecil, but look at his eyes.
I don't see how you can't see this, Mr. Gobble Nuts.
You hear how his voice is cracking? Your boy's about to have an emotional breakdown.
You see, it's important to Ryan because it's his mom stealing from him.
I mean, he defends Ryan more than he defends Hetty. You gotta give your boy a second. He's an emotional wreck.
But it doesn't give your mom right to do you dirty, dude.
Your boy could barely talk over the tears.
Excuse me. It's hard to talk. I got emotional there.
Yeah, because he's a lame-ass, emotional-ass goofy. And if Ryan Upchurch was in front of him right now, he'd be all like...
Put your dick in my hand, motherfucker! So he sits around all day dwelling and thinking about how to talk shit about people that can't get a fade from him.
I've already offered this goofy, along with every other goofy that wanted to fight me, the opportunity to come to Baltimore and do it whenever they're ready. But they won't.
Who can't defend themselves, and he doesn't even go to the channels to ask them if they would like to defend themselves.
And there your boy goes lying again. I gave all these goofies a chance to defend themselves before I even made a video about them. And he knows that because that's why he blocked me. So you know me, I decided to confront him. And your boy got big mad. Yeah, this idiot decided to put this video up claiming he was going to predict the future again. So let's see what happened when I called him out.
I don't know the future.
You see, these clips are from his first episode of Big Mad, where I got him to expose himself for being a fake psychic.
So why'd you call me a psychic?
Is he kidding me right now? My whole video is to prove he's not psychic, so when did I call him one?
I called myself one.
And here's a bunch of clips of him not being psychic.
I predicted people's deaths. I predicted Nipsey Hussle's death. So why'd you call me a psychic? I seen death coming for XXX. So why'd you call me a psychic? And these are reasons why I know I have predictive psychic ability. So why'd you call me a psychic?
So who called him psychic? Because it clearly wasn't me.
Nobody knows how Kanika died.
So why would he make his followers believe that he knew how she died?
But follow your instinct. Nobody knows the proof, and you can't prove nothing with paranormal research.
And there he goes admitting that all of his psychic research and all of his ghost spot sessions are full of shit and that he's a fraud.
But I'm not claiming that I'm a psychic. I mean, sometimes I believe I am, sometimes I don't believe I am.
And now you're just looking at the face of a lame-ass goofy.
Fuck out of here, dude. I'm out.
And he blocked me right after that, and I've been blocked from his page ever since. So next time he wants to go, oh, I want to catch a fade, he needs to be able to face me online first.
But basically, this dude just makes fully episodes for y'all to sit around and eat popcorn and smoke weed to.
Hey, nobody ever said we were eating popcorn.
But he advertises smoking pot. Like, that's not even any good for kids.
Don't mind him. Your boy was just too high this morning. He didn't notice the huge disclaimer at the beginning of the video.
Are inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
See, my channel is for adults. Unlike Cecil, who prefers an audience of 9 or 10.
You're not going after famous people because you know they beat that ass. You ain't doing no Drake podcast. You ain't doing no fucking Lil Wayne show. You ain't doing nothing to nobody that's worth doing anything to. You're going after people that make you feel insecure about yourself on YouTube, bro.
Well, none of the people he just named came online making Kanika videos, nor claiming to be psychic, nor claiming to be a pedophile. When they do, I'll go after them.
Anybody watching and supporting random news, you're just as much as a fucking goofy as this dude is. Straight up.
Don't worry, guys. You're only being called that by a pedophile.
As much as you lie on me, random news, we know that whoever these people are, you're lying on them, dude. Why would anybody believe anything you're saying about these people you got this picture of here?
And now this dumbass is defending the freedom frauds. He should have went and conjured up Biggie and Tupac so they could have told him not to look like a dumbass.
And show your face and give your real name.
Yeah, this creep would want to see another man's face. Look, bro, I don't want you coming on to me like you come on the Tupac and Ryan Upshirt.
Tupac is sexy, bro.
Now, after your boy was done lying on me, Order of Magnitude and his wife went live to review his video. And that's when shit really hit the fan. So spark up now.
Goofy ass, lame ass, random news.
Well, that's a good way to start your video. What a bit of explosions there. Okay. Better.
Random, honestly, I bet you're absolutely floored at being called a goofy by that chomo.
Oh, I was fine. Unlike this chomo.
All them promises, dude. For so long, all you did was sit there and talk shit about Ryan and his mom and their family. Maybe they were just trying to get you off their back a little bit. All you did was build clout around negativity, harassing them.
Never seen a grown man cry this many tears over a stranger.
Maybe they were trying to be nice. Maybe
the chomo had to run to get a tissue.
Random news, you are the biggest clout chaser I've ever seen in my life, dude.
This is the same guy who calls clout chasing, yet, you know, we'll do a ghost box session on someone who has been immediately died, who is a big Kobe Bryant as an example.
And then slander Monifa as a murderer.
Yeah. And to this day, he still hasn't proven Monifa to be a murderer.
He sits around for hours making fully professionally styled, edited, lying-ass videos about people all day.
Well, they're not lying. He lied.
I've watched his videos and I can't see he's
No.
lying at all.
Where's the lying, Cecil? Each time he puts up something, it's usually from what someone else has uploaded. He supports what he's saying via a clip.
He doesn't just go, oh wow, Cecil's a chomo, goodbye.
That would actually be hilarious.
Random news. I cannot believe how he has gone back and forth to get the correct information.
He's done some
There's no
deep research,
lies.
man.
There's no exaggeration. Everything he says is backed up by proof that he will put on screen.
It puts on the video, you know what I mean? So I know you're big mad, as he likes to say, but fuck me.
Oh, he was definitely big mad, and he was watching this live stream.
All he does is sit around and think about and talk about people on...
Oh, here we go. So he's straight up like, see, now who's wanting content?
Yeah, Order just got the notification that Cecil was going live. Now you're about to see one angry chomo.
Dude on YouTube, you fucking fraud, and your skaggy ass wife. Just shut up, dude. Shut up. You're over there fighting for random news. Shut the fuck up.
For somebody who never watches his haters' videos, he sure knows everything that's been said.
You gonna sit there and say that random news ain't never said a lie? And trying to say that I was on YouTube talking about how little 9-year-olds are fully developed? You guys are fucking liars!
We told the chomo he shouldn't be sleeping with 10-year-olds, and this was his response.
When these kids were being inappropriate. Oh, they were only 10 years old. My daughter is fully developed and having a period at 10 years old. So what does 10 years old have to do with anything? Little girls are fully developed at 10 years old. And their brain is pretty fucking developed too.
Now, the only people that are going to sit around and pretend he never said that shit are Hetty, Queen Tasty, and Happy McDumbass over here.
If random news is saying I'm a child molester, he is a fucking liar.
Well, good thing I wasn't the one to call him a child molester. First off, his sister was the one that called him the child molester. Second of all, he confirmed it.
So when my so-called sister seen me so-called molest her in her sleep.
Stop justifying it with that dumbass bullshit fake confession video. Everybody knows I didn't get on YouTube and confess to any disgusting shit.
We were all doing sexual shit behind our parents' backs.
I mean, that is you, right?
You guys are liars. That's all you do is lie. You are lying, saying that random news don't lie. You are lying about a liar, defending a liar.
Your boy is big mad, but trust me, he ain't done lying yet.
You guys let your own son get raped. Am I a liar? You're gonna say I'm a liar.
I don't know about them, but I'm definitely gonna call you a liar. You see, your boy got some mysterious info right before he made this video from them and they. And conveniently, they just happened to get this mysterious info on Order and his wife. Check this shit out.
Someone sent me a video on Instagram telling me that I need to watch it because come to find out, Order Magnitude and his wife are child molesters. Like real, bona fide child molesters.
Now, like I always say, when these chomos can't find anything on you to say something about, they'll just make shit up. And your boy's no different.
That there's a lady who came out saying it.
And just like his Kanika info, you're not going to get any names.
There you go, random news. Use that on your next CLove episode.
Well, at least he gave me consent to use it. Unlike the little girls who couldn't give him consent at all because they were 10.
I haven't heard much besides, hey, check this video out.
So all this info is based off of a mysterious video that he's not showing.
I asked him, I'm not going to watch a 5-hour video. Where does it say that in the video? Where does this girl say that on the video? And I haven't got an answer yet.
So some mysterious person jumped in his inbox on Instagram, told him a story that he can't confirm, and he wants you to come online and call people a pedophile. And he had the nerve to ask,
am I a liar?
Yes, and a goofy.
That we all got evidence that Cecil said that he's a child molester. We worked real hard. Random news.
His daughter's in the other room like, Dad's on that shit again.
This is Order Magnitude's fucking skanky wife. She's over there talking about, oh, random news, he don't lie. I ain't never heard him lie. You stupid bitch.
And he gets mad when we call him a woman basher. But if you think that was bad, listen to what he said to a 13-year-old girl.
But you look like you took 100 pounds of cock.
Remember, this guy has a daughter, and he's saying shit like this to a young girl. He shouldn't be on YouTube.
Little girl, you can sit there and say I look like I've done crack, but I can say a lot of things about you too, and you would just go back to crying.
Now I got a question. Why is this chomo in the chat with a 13-year-old in the first place?
Plus, then you're going to sit there and do a ghost box session on Kobe Bryant, or whatever his name is, the basketball player, and his little girl who died in a helicopter crash.
This dude made like 10 Kobe Bryant videos starting the day he died, and now he can't even remember his name or his daughter's name, proving that this tragedy pimp was just clout chasing.
Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's some of my most popular upload ghost box sessions.
So we can talk to Kobe Bryant and his daughter's ghosts. He just can't remember their names.
Oh, Cecil does ghost box sessions on people who just died. Who the fuck says you can't do a ghost box session on a celebrity who didn't just die? Fucking Jerry Springer just died. I thought about doing a ghost box session the day he died.
See what I mean? Tragedy pimp. And since he already said,
And you can't prove nothing with paranormal research.
then what the fuck is he doing ghost box sessions for in the first place, other than money and views?
How dare they try to communicate with a famous cousin of mine that is so insensitive?
That's the voice he uses at 2 a.m. when he's on his ghost box trying to get Tupac to show up for a booty call.
Booty come to him. He don't go to no booty.
If it was up to me, all of y'all would shut up, stop slandering me with my videos,
Again, you can't slander somebody when you're just using their own words back to them.
and we would all move on and never talk about it again for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I bet that chomo would like that, wouldn't he? What a clown.
No, I know I need to sub to Random News and Order of Magnitude. I don't care who you sub to, Molly. Go fuck a horse. Ugly ass.
There he goes bashing women again. Shout out to Molly for the sub.
Just because you don't believe that I'm innocent doesn't mean that I'm not innocent, you dumbass people.
Will somebody tell this chomo that innocent people don't get busted doing anything?
So just because I got busted doing what you told me you wanted me to do to you that night, I have to suffer.
You would never catch my wife on YouTube hyping me up to argue with somebody.
That's because she's too busy online arguing with him, telling him to stop being a dumbass.
You're gonna sit there and make a video about it instead of just sucking it up and realizing.
Not every time, Hetty. Can I finish my video? Can I finish what I want to say so I can get it out? Please?
You know, you fucked up. You talked about too much on YouTube. I always would tell you,
And I
don't
learned
talk
from
about
that.
your shit.
I
You
learned
don't
from
talk
that.
about your personal shit.
People make
Why do you
mistakes.
think I don't even have a fucking Facebook? I don't have anything to do with it until you go live and talk about it.
Nobody's making you a part of it.
Why do you slam the door?
You guys are acting childish as fuck.
No, are you?
Even if you are live streaming about whatever or whoever right now, that I can't walk in my fucking kitchen.
And this is why his conscience is always telling him,
Hetty's gonna leave you. Hetty's gonna leave you. I bet you Hetty is gonna leave you if she watches that video. Random News and other god shit, absolutely, but Random News, get off the drugs, you idiot. Right, he's admitting to being a pothead.
whoa now, buddy. I never admitted to being a pothead. What I said is that I'm a huge pothead.
Which I don't have a problem with people that smoke weed.
He had to make sure he said that so his man crush Ryan doesn't get mad at him.
And Order of Magnitude's wife is over there saying that Random News has hardcore evidence. Why don't you suck his hard dick?
And I guess you can call your boy a doctor in dictatorial studies, because this pedo sure likes to talk about penises.
If you're a man, put your dick in my hand, motherfucker.
You don't care to lie. That's the problem. And that's what makes you a dishonest, no good of a person. At all. Now, if I lie, I wasn't trying to.
Yes, that statement sounds just as dumb as he looks.
That being said, if I wind up hating on one of your grown-ass kids, you can't get mad. Because I hate them based off of a video that I saw their haters show.
So instead of him just getting the girls to come out online and prove his innocence, he would much rather go after somebody else's kids, like a true chomo. But don't worry, because now it's time for the main event. And in this last clip, your boy's about to prove himself to be a complete lying piece of shit.
Don't talk about nothing personal.
Yeah, just relax while he sits back and talks about a bunch of personal shit.
If you got private shit that you don't know how people are going to receive it, then don't put it on a public forum. Don't do it.
Why is he talking to us like we're as dumb as he is?
And if you make money doing paranormal sessions for people, then they will accuse you of doing fake ghost box sessions for money.
They sure will, especially when you tell people.
You can't prove nothing with paranormal research. I was lighting my taser off while there was a kitty close by. I love all my animals. You know what they said? They started making High Street and so cups to raise money for animal abuse.
That's because it was animal abuse, you dumbass.
Getting the cat out of my stuff.
Now, as a grown-ass man, he felt he needed a taser to get the cat out of his stuff. Then he wonders why Hetty started yelling at his dumbass.
I tried to ignore them, and I caught myself getting caught up in the whole Johnny Gobble and Ryan Upchurch politics, and I was defending Ryan against Goofy Gobble. Made a diss song to him and everything, to Johnny Gobble.
Who in turn clowned the shit out of Cecil and made him cry.
All he did was build clout around negativity, harassing them. Maybe they were trying to be nice. Maybe.
It's hard to talk. I got emotional there.
You looking at one hurt group?
These people were going to the Ryan Upchurch community, calling me a chomo, and went to Ryan Upchurch and told him I was a chomo too. I seen the comments in the comments. I seen them.
So did the rest of the Ryan Upchurch fans, and they told this chomo he wasn't allowed to be part of the Creek Squad
And
anymore.
father-son reactions, for an example. You don't dictate who is and who isn't Creek Squad. It's a dumbass argument, and was on one of your all's live streams or whatever. It doesn't give you guys any authority over anyone else. And I was a mommy's boy.
You sure do act like one.
But somewhere down the line, me being an idiot, talking about my fucked up childhood, talking about sensitive details of things that happened.
And there you go, putting his foot in his mouth, admitting that it happened again.
I ain't looking to get accepted by people. I am a leader. I am not a follower.
This goofy just admitted to being a Ryan Upchurch follower while he was professing his love to him.
But dude, there's a lot of people who are inspired by you, who live by your morals, who follow your trend or your way. I have a leader mentality. I am a different breed. Why do you think I was brave enough to talk about my childhood in the first place without any care of judgment?
And that statement alone goes to show you that that video was real and not edited in any way.
But you know what? I'm not here to prove I'm innocent, because y'all can't prove I'm guilty.
And since he willingly confessed, we don't have to prove that he's guilty.
And then when I talk about how my sister was raped and molested throughout our childhood, you trolls sit over there and says, I can't believe you talked about her abuse. She didn't give you permission to say that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. If you don't like how I do things, then don't be here, guys.
And he doesn't care about his sister's privacy, just like he doesn't care about his little girl's privacy when he films her all the time.
You guys sent some girl to entice me to show my private.
Here we go again.
So I went and told Hetty what was going on, and she told me to go along with it because we both had a feeling it was a troll.
Bullshit.
So I gave the girl on the private video chat what she was asking for, in the condition that she did the same thing.
You ever notice how Hetty's never home when he tells his story? Because he's full of shit.
But that girl passed around a picture of me where I was loose as a bowl of juice on a cold day.
You look at the face of a whole goofy. You can call him Juicy from now on.
I don't care if you guys think I'm little. I don't care. I got the woman of my life. I know it. I know whether or not I'm small or not. And if that matters to a woman, that's because you could throw a hot dog down a hallway.
Your boy Big Mad. Had he be looking at your boy like,
isn't that cute? An extra belly button.
I asked for the photo. The only thing I received is a picture of a...
Yeah, wait till you hear this chomo spit this shit out. It's fucking hilarious.
A Photoshop penis above my forehead.
I guess that's why everybody calls him a dickhead.
See, the thing is, I didn't do anything with those girls. I didn't have intercourse with them. There was no oral. There was no touching.
Telling each other to do one night, my sister, who didn't know any better, thought I was violating her, which it wasn't the case. I wasn't doing anything she didn't want me to do. She told me to do it. So my sister was going around saying I was a child molester.
You sure are, you fucking chomo.
You know, there's a lot of promiscuous little girls out there trying to take advantage of boys older than them because they think that all boys will fall for anything when it comes to girls.
And it was just so hard for Cecil to fight off the 8 and the 10-year-old.
I don't know how dumb they think I am. I record on my car. When I'm not in my car, it's being recorded.
Wow. Now you just heard this chomo say,
I don't know how dumb they think I am.
Well, let me tell you how dumb you are. You see, this idiot went around making about 10 videos telling everybody that I was lying on him when I said he was recording his daughter. Because he told everybody that his cameras didn't record. But now all of a sudden,
I record on my car.
So my question is, why would he tell his supporters I was lying on him when I said his cameras recorded? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I caught him red-handed, and he knew there was nothing he could say to back it up. That's why he deleted the video right away.
Yes, I know I said that this app doesn't record, but guess what? It records.
He's saying that shit like we believed him in the first place.
It's unfortunate that I've had to tell little tiny white lies on YouTube.
And you know what they say about those little tiny white lies, don't you?
Even the little small lies, dude. It shows the people that you're willing to lie about the smallest thing.
And this is why everybody that knows him says
that you lie. You lie a lot.
So the next time he comes on here claiming he's innocent, tell him to prove it or shut the fuck up.
I'm not here to prove I'm innocent.
If I was guilty, I'd be out there trying to explain myself every day.
And I don't never care to.
And I'm sure we'll see this chomo claiming he's innocent with no proof in a future video. But until then, that's where I'm going to end this episode. I hope you had a good time. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And if you like the content, hit the cash app for your boy. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I don't even know why I said that there was sexual shit done. I don't even know why I said that, because guess what? There wasn't.
Bullshit. I battled with pill addiction, which is the equivalent of opioids, which is the same thing as heroin.
This is karma from what I did to people.